be completely honest, our financial situation was dismal. It was a pathetic situation. We couldn't afford even a snowblower that first winter. So I would go out and Dar would actually come out with me and he'd say, okay, boss, I'll see you in the morning. He would shovel our whole entire parking lot that whole night. And sure enough, I would get back in the morning and Dar would walk into Exodus with me and he would go to bed. It opened July of 2009. By October, we're pushing in right close to $30,000 that we owed. And we just couldn't keep up with the bills. We were struggling immediately. We were a consumer's worst customer because we owed them so much. And then I was dropping off the check after 6 o'clock at night. I figured at that point, everybody was already gone, so that the check wouldn't get processed until the next morning. So it'd give us an extra day of float. We ended up shutting off the boiler system and all the HVAC systems for October because I knew we were in so much trouble financially with Consumers Energy, and we need to get past that shutoff period where they couldn't shut off our power. We kept the power and the HVAC turned off until about Thanksgiving. Guys were actually using 2-3 sleeping bags. They're wearing winter coats in the building. Throughout that whole process, I don't recall anybody complaining about it. We were able to survive because some people sacrificed. If you're gonna really be ethical, you have to address these situations. So I called Consumers Energy. I let them know that we're having a severe problem in paying our bill. I ended up getting directed to their business division, and so they asked me to come in. They were very, very nice, very understanding and respectable to me. They didn't want to turn off my power. And they said, hey, we need to deal with the situation. They were very helpful in trying to come up with a plan for me. After about a year, Consumers Energy came out with a program to go through and change our fluorescent bulbs, paid for all the lights in our whole entire building. 2 years later, we get a call to upgrade to LED lights. Then the third time, we got a call and said, hey, there's even a better LED light, and Consumers Energy upgraded our whole entire system. So we ended up going from about $13,000 a month in electric bills to now we're paying right about $4,000 a month. After they get done with all the upgrades, they ended up giving us a grant, which then allowed us to do upgrades on our HVAC system. Even though I think we were probably one of their worst customers, Consumers Energy just went above and beyond to help us out. They're consistently impacting the men's lives that we're helping today by what they've given to us. When I got faced with a shutoff notice, I sure felt like a failure. And then I went to the men and I let them know the situation. They were first to come up with the suggestions to turn off the HVAC system, and they didn't judge me. They were in it with me. I really admire the men that live at Exodus and how I can go to them with my troubles, and they're willing to come up with solutions with me. Hey, I'd like to find out your struggles and what you did to get out of your situation and turn them around. So if you could share that with us, that would be fantastic.